Greetings, I'm Dave, and if this is the first time you're watching me, then welcome. And if you come back to watch again, then thank you. If you find something you like, please let me know by clicking the thumbs up on it, and I invite you to subscribe as well so you can be notified when I do put up a new video. I'm small enough that YouTube is unlikely to help you find me otherwise. Now this video, as suggested by the title, is a follow-up. Last time I was trying to figure out why my system was locking, and a quick rundown. It's an FX 4100 on an ASRock 970 board with a GTX 550 Ti running Ubuntu 20.04 from an SSD. And every time I would try to set it up, set up a few programs in order to run a test, it would hang, a hard freeze, totally unresponsive to keyboard. Well, at the conclusion of my first video on this diagnostic process, I was still running MEMTEST from CD. The Ubuntu option set up in Grub when I installed Ubuntu, it also would hang for me. So I went to the CD option. It was running well, but I had ideas what to do next. What's happened since? I let MEMTEST run for another 48 hours, not the 24 that I suggested in that video. 15 full passes, 0 errors. It seems safe to conclude memory is not my problem, at least on the computer. So I next swapped out the boot drive to the other SATA controller. I was running it from the SATA 3 controller. I decided, well, maybe the SATA 3 controller's gone flaky. Let's try SATA 2, but I got the same exact results, hanging. So, what next? As I suggested last time, this was pointing me to the SSD. It's a Crucial. I thought it was a Kingston in here, as I said. Not memory problems with the computer, maybe with me. But anyway, shouldn't have been a problem either way. But I went to tools for reading SMART, S.M.A.R.T on the drive, and that report also looked good. Now for over 8 years, for myself and others, on at least 8 different machines, I have almost exclusively been running from SSD. And the majority have been variations from Samsung. I've also used Crucial, I've also used Kingston, I've also used Intel. And I can say to this point, none of them have failed. I have confidence in this technology, and in these manufacturers especially. So what to do next? There's a story about the author having Sherlock Holmes say words to the effect, when you're certain you've ruled out everything else, whatever remains, however unlikely, must be the answer. So I swapped the SSD. I did a fresh install. Notice that's 2 things. But if I'd tried cloning from this drive to the new drive, and the issue was this hardware, I could have ended up with a corrupted installation on the new drive. I wouldn't have really been testing anything. The only way to do it was the way that I did it. Swap the drive, do a new install. New drive, Samsung 860 EVO, and fresh install, re-downloaded, reinstalled all of my applications that I need and want, and started setting up for the test. I tested this new setup for several hours last night. No problems at all. So now I have a good system running on a new drive, and I can test the old drive. How will I do that? I clone the new drive back onto this. And if it runs well, then I know the problem was a corrupted Ubuntu installation on this drive, not the drive itself. So, this troubleshooting process is done. I hope you can glean something helpful from it. And if you feel like pointing out something I may have missed, overlooked, some tools that you find helpful, please go ahead and make those notes in the comments. I welcome them. My next video will be that real-world test of CPU coolers that I've been promising, and we'll see how that process of working on that goes today. Talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching.